Elon Musk revealed how Newsom's response to Trump revealing giant California fraud is very close to being solved, showing that Newsom is in a panic because all of this happened on his watch as governor. Musk's refrain has not changed. He says that Newsom is the Joker in real life. But what is worse, as Musk says, is that when Musk added numbers with simple math, now California has lead national-wide fraud that is around $700 billion. According to Elon, incompetent politicians like Newsom has destroyed California and other states, and every parent should consider what is going on in their states. As Musk said, in California, things have gotten out of control, so we are going to explain everything. But according to Musk, what was clear is that Newsom was in panic mode when Trump made the announcement to deport California illegal immigrants after the fraud scandal that completely shutters Newsom's planned approach to immigration, and that is when Newsom responded to the situation and he went all in. Newsom dismissed Trump's accusations as unhinged and as a denial of reality, and declared that California has been cleaning house and will once again take the federal government to court, citing a series of new lawsuits to block environmental and education cuts. Newsom argued that for all of this time, the White House was weaponizing the Minnesota fiasco to smear blue states, specifically targeting a $4.9 billion education dispute to intimidate blue states. In response to this situation, Musk tweeted, "The fraud in California, New York, and Illinois is far greater than in Minnesota. My guess for how much fraud is happening nationwide is roughly 10% of the federal budget, so about $700 billion per year." But Musk did not stop there. According to Elon, there needs to be a punishment, a consequence for the irresponsible behavior of California government and Governor Newsom, and that is when he openly posted that California would go bankrupt if all of the federal transfer payment fraud was stopped. He explained that with the necessary cutting of this financial oxygen, the flow of money that keeps these problematic programs running, federal grants, special matches, tax credits, and contracts, those are all like air hoses. And Musk proposes that this solution would fix the problem. This is the landscape of the high-risk trap today. California's social services infrastructure remains a multi-billion-dollar machine, where the state auditor recently added the Department of Social Services to the high-risk list, citing $2.5 billion in potential federal penalties due to rising eligibility error rates in programs like Califraia. While Newsom's office highlights a 77% reduction in specific types of cash theft through new machine learning models, which are effectively blocking millions in monthly losses, the underlying accounting remains a moving target. Critics in independent reports still point to $250 billion in historical exposure, particularly within an employment development department that still struggles with a $126 million variance between state and federal reporting. In this high-stakes environment, the gap between prevented fraud and unreconciled risk continues to widen. We are still proving the floor, while the ceiling remains obscured by outdated systems and shifting federal mandates. So, from first look, when Musk tweeted that in total this fraud is around $700 billion, now you might think that is too much, that it's impossible, but let's use some simple math. Now, you don't need a PhD to see the problem. Think of it as a simple subtraction problem. If the government sets aside $100 billion for a project, but only $85 billion actually goes to the people who need it, where did the other $15 billion go? The formula? Total budget minus money reaching people equals the fraud gap. Now, Musk's argument is that this gap is way too big and that we are paying for it with our taxes. In California, we can calculate the total fraud by just adding up the leaks in different departments. It's like checking your bank statement for subscriptions that you forgot to cancel. Unemployment, $33 billion lost. Healthcare, estimated 15% of the budget lost to errors. The math. When you add up A plus B plus C, the total in California hits that massive $250 billion mark. That is not just one big mistake, it is thousands of small leaks that add up to a flood. The best way to understand this is to bring it home to your own wallet. If you take that $700 billion in national fraud and divide it by the number of people who actually pay taxes, it comes out to about $4,600 per person. Now, at the federal level, the investigation is being spearheaded by the Department of Government Efficiency. Their approach is essentially a giant audit of the entire federal system. In early 2026, DOGE launched what they call a wall of receipts, using AI and data sharing to scan every government contract and payment for anomalies. They aren't just looking for criminals, they are looking for ghost contracts and duplicate payments that have stayed on the books for years. This is the primary engine behind Musk's claim of $700 billion in potential savings. It is also worth pointing out that Musk had been warning about California for years. In 2023, he mostly talked about California's strict rules and how many middle-class families were leaving the state. He often posted that California had become the land of taxes and over-regulation, saying that the state was pushing away the business owners and taxpayers who paid for its large budget. By the end of 2023, he pointed to the state's $31 billion budget deficit as proof that the system was not working. He said that California had become the victim of its own success, acting like its wealth would always be there while the engine of prosperity was slowly being damaged. In 2024, his focus shifted to crime and public safety. He said there was a collapse of the rule of law in cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles. He shared videos showing shoplifting and open drug use, arguing that the state's progressive policies had gone too far. He warned that not punishing small crimes was creating a cycle that would hurt the economy in the long run. He also criticized the education system and DEI programs, saying that they distracted leaders from fixing major problems like the weak power grid and the housing crisis. By 2025, as he became more involved in federal government efficiency efforts, his warnings became more detailed about money management. He said the billions lost to scams in unemployment and healthcare programs, what he termed Califraia, were only the beginning. He compared the state to a leaking bucket, where too much money we lost to waste and fraud instead of helping people. His 2025 post later connected to his claim that $700 billion was being lost nationally to fraud, using California as an example of why he believed the U.S. government needed a major reset before facing a future economic crisis. And now, in 2026, in California, the investigation has become a major political battle. A massive report titled Califraia, released in January 2026, was built on hundreds of whistleblower tips from state employees. These whistleblowers allege that the leakage isn't just a mistake, but a result of pay-to-play schemes in homelessness and healthcare programs. In response, federal agencies like the Small Business Administration recently suspended over 111,000 California borrowers, freezing $8.6 billion in suspicious funds while they manually verify if the businesses actually exist. Newsom and Attorney General Rob Bonta argue that many of these fraud numbers are being exaggerated for politics. Their investigation focuses on recovering the loot rather than just cutting programs. As of February 2026, the California DOJ claims to have recovered nearly $2.7 billion through their own tax recovery and underground economy task force, the True Task Force. They are using machine learning models and they claim have already reduced EBT, food stamp theft, by 83% by spotting scammers in real time before they can withdraw cash. Right now, the investigation is in the pay and chase phase. This means the money is already gone and investigators are trying to hunt it down.